Alrighty, hello guys, welcome you faces back to another video on my channel. Today we are back in Sprocket yet again, and today we're actually going to be building another tank. Now, I'm not entirely sure what this tank is going to be, but I think it's going to be a low profile thing with kind of a low profile turret, but kind of long. That's the only information I'm going to give you right now. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump straight into it, shall we? Okay, so this is actually the thing that we ended up building last time. I actually really like the way that it looks. I think it looks sick. But at the same time, it is, I don't know, there's not very much that actually went into building this. So let's go ahead and start by building a new thing completely. Here we go. Bam! There we go. Nice. So, essentially, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a shape that we want from the base, and then we'll go ahead into the tracks and see if we can make those look a little bit better, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so before we actually do that then, I do want to say, if you guys do enjoy these videos and you want to see more of them, let me know in the comments down below. Also, consider subscribing as well to see more content like this. Anyway, let's get straight to it, shall we? Okay, so, first things first, let's go to fenders and actually get rid of those. We're then going to go to compartments, and we're going to grab this guy, and we're going to send it upwards. Not very far, just a little bit, and then we're going to go to points, grab this guy, send it backwards actually quite far, just like so, and that looks like a good start. From there, I'm actually going to go and bring both of these guys out sideways just a little bit. There we go. I'm then going to extend it a little bit too, and there we go. That is pretty awesome. From there, I'm actually going to go ahead and try and fix this bit into a bit of a position, and we should be good from there. Okay, so what I actually mean by that, because I just thought about what I said and it was kind of weird. I'm actually going to go ahead and drag these guys forwards like so. I'm then going to go ahead and try and position this a little bit nicer, as well as this guy. So we're going to do something along the lines of that right there. That actually doesn't look too terrible, so I think we might keep it. From there though, actually, let's go ahead and drag these guys backwards just a little bit. There we go. Drag it downwards just a little bit too, and I think that looks cool. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do then is actually add something to the side of this. Now, I think it's going to be kind of tricky to do so, given what we've got right now, but let's go ahead and try and do this. Extend it upwards to there. Go ahead and grab that guy and bring it down to here, and then we should be able to maybe slot it over the side. Now, this is a strange way of going about doing things, but that's kind of what I wanted. So there we go. We've got a little bit of a fender over the edge. That's so strange. Okay, so now that we've got that, let's go ahead and actually increase the height of this bit, and also that bit right there real quick. Just a little bit like so. That looks awesome. We're then going to go ahead and, I was going to say delete that bit and try and fix it, but honestly, it's probably not worth our time. So let's just leave it as it is for right now. Okay, so as you guys can see, this thing is actually very skinny. Let's go ahead and go to this, which is our tracks, and try and make this fit with it. So we're going to actually lower these guys down a little bit. We're going to make it essentially a lot smaller in almost every aspect, actually. So diameter of the road wheels is actually going to come down a lot. There we go. I'm then actually going to group those into threes, I guess. I always go with threes. Let's do it again. There we go. Threes. And then space it out from there, and hopefully we'll be good. Okay, so per group is 3. Okay, and then spacing per group. Can we not do that? Why can't I do that? 3. Interesting. I don't seem to have the option. That's weird. That's really weird. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and work with this a little bit, and then I'll be back with you guys very soon. Okay, so even though we've gone with the low profile stuff, this is currently what we have. Honestly, we are probably too far off the ground still, so I'm going to lower that down slightly, which should give us a little bit more space. And then once we've got more space, we can actually start working on the rest of it. So lower this down to about halfway up the road wheels. That is about right. And then see what that looks like. That actually looks like it's going to work really well. Yes. Alright, so I've decided to actually split this in the center just a little bit to give it a little bit of a cooler angle. I don't know if I like that or not, but I feel like I do. I'm then going to go and delete this guy, and we're going to try and put these points back together using all of these. Fill, there's one, and then this one, there we go, good. Then this one down here, which is awesome. And then finally, this one up to there, down to here, bam, there we go. So we actually get that shape actually in there, and it's weird, but it's kind of cool. Yes. Okay, so the next bit, I'm actually going to go ahead and split this bit as well. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and use this bit as our engine bay kind of area. And hopefully this actually works out for us. I think it will, but I can't be too sure. So let's go ahead and grab this guy, and that guy right there. Drag all of these bits backwards. There we go. And our engine bay should be good. From here and here, we're just going to go ahead and extend these guys out sideways a little bit more. And that looks like it's going to work really well. Alright, so with that being said, let's go to mobility, go to engine, and start working on this. So these guys are going to go in here like so. I'm actually going to go ahead and make them small enough to fit right next to each other, just like this. And essentially what I'm going to do is flip this guy, just like so. There we go, so they're both sort of in the same area. Actually, no, flip both of them. So flip that one and flip that one. And then we'll actually use this as our way of doing things. There we go. Okay, sick. And then from there, I'm actually going to go and extend these guys to both be the same size as the area that they're sitting on. Hopefully, that will actually work. Okay, so bring it backwards to the center, kind of. And then spread it a little bit more. Okay, move it backwards a little bit. And we'll leave it a lot like that. Yeah, I mean, it's strange, but I think it'll work. Okay, so as for the exhausts, I think I'm going to go ahead and try and use these guys, and they're going to go in here just like this. With that being said, we're actually going to go ahead and try and shift them to make them a bit bigger, just a little bit longer like so, and we can leave them a lot like that. That actually looks pretty sick. We're going to go ahead and push this inwards a little bit too, and there we go. So the engine is actually on there. This one, of course, needs flipping, but that is it. That looks sick. Alright, I decided to actually add a bit of a door on the back as well, because I felt like that just made a little bit of sense. From there, we're actually going to go ahead and get some stowages and shove those on the back as well, just either side of that. And if I can, I'm also going to add the lights directly above the stowages, because we can. So there we go, that looks lovely. I would also really like to add these guys, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and shove them on the side. Kind of, I guess, like this. So we can shove them about there. And then we've got logs on here to, yeah, do things and stuff. Alright, since we are continuing with the decoration kind of stuff, I'm going to go ahead and shove this guy on the front like so. I'm also going to go ahead and try and put one of these onto the front also. So that's going to go there. We're then going to go ahead and try and flip it round. And then if I can flip it round and make it look nice, that would be awesome. Unfortunately, as you guys can see, it looks like there's a bit of an issue. Especially with the size of this. So I'm going to go ahead and try and lower this down in size. Then I'm going to drop it in. Like so. And honestly, these actually work as like little crew hatches that are open. So what I might do is actually add this into there. Which seems a little weird, but at the same time kind of cool. I'm then going to attach this guy sort of into here. Make it a little bit taller. And then push it backwards, and that might also be kind of cool. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of that. It's a little bit strange, but at the same time, could be awesome. Anyway, let's go ahead and shrink this down a little bit so it doesn't look so strange there. And now we're good to go. Yes! Okay, so to leave as much room as possible for the actual gun, I've gone ahead and put the crew hatches right there to the side so that either of these guys can actually get out through these hatches. Honestly, I think that's going to be okay, so we'll leave it as is. From there, I'm actually going to go ahead and put these guys on the rear. I don't know whether we need two, but we will go with two. And some other stowages, if I could fit them, I would love to put this right here like so. But unfortunately, that looks like it is kind of impossible. So I'll go ahead and shove this right here. I will go ahead and squidge it a little bit like so, just so that it fits. And that looks pretty good. Yes. Okay, the last thing that I want to do in terms of the body then, for now, is I want to actually add some lights to the side of these. Just so we can actually see forwards if we need to. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, compartment done. Let's go ahead and move on to the actual turret then. Let's do this. There we go. Awesome. It does actually almost fit in terms of diameter. We're going to make that a little bit smaller. And honestly, all of this is going to be shrunk down a lot. Yes, just like so. Maybe a little bit higher than that. Because it does want to go backwards over this a little bit if we can. So we might end up doing that. But anyway, let's go and extend this guy forwards. And shrinking it as we go. We're going to try and make this as round as possible. We're going to go this way again. There we go. Good. And again, one more time. There we go. Lovely. So that's the front end sort of done. Let's go ahead and do these guys as well. So this one and this one. Bring it backwards. There we go. We're going to do this one as well. So extend this. There we go. Bring these two backwards to there. And then we're going to do it one last time. Just like so. Grab this guy and this guy. Send it backwards. And there we go. Okay, it's very rounded, but that's fine. We're then going to grab this guy and this guy as well. I'm going to shrink it just a tiny touch. And that looks awesome. It looks weird, but awesome. Okay, as for the backside, let's go ahead and extend this bit backwards like so. I want this to be quite long, just so that we have enough room inside the turret for all the things that we need inside the turret. Let's go ahead and drag this bit backwards a little bit more. I'm then going to go to the bottom side of this, grab each and every one of those, bring it upwards actually really far, like so, and then we got to squidge it yet again. So grab this all the way across, squidge it in just a little tiny touch, and extend it backwards. Actually quite far. There we go. Okay, that's a strange looking turret so far, but I kind of like it. Alright, smooth it off. Lovely. Yes. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to every point on the front at the top. There we go. And we're going to send it backwards just a little bit. In fact, let's go ahead and grab these two as well. There we go. Oh, lovely. Yes, that turret actually looks sick. That looks so good. Yes. Okay, so I do need to change this slightly, ever so slightly, by grabbing each and every one of these guys. There we go. Including that one, and maybe even that one. And I'm going to go ahead and grab that one as well. There we go. And I'm going to do this. Oh, I should have done it with the backside too. So let's grab those and do this. There we go. So essentially what that's doing is giving us a little bit of an angle on the side. Not very much, but a little bit. And that is a good idea. Okay, so I wasn't actually sure what mantlet to use, but this one actually seems like the best fit, at least for right now. We're also going to put the gunner sight off to the side of this as well. There we go, and I'm going to go ahead and turn that slightly sideways as well. There we go, lovely, just so that it points sort of forwards, I guess. That's what I want anyway. So that's pretty good. From there, I'm actually going to go to each and every bit of the top of this. Almost each and every bit of the top of this, I should say. All of these guys right here. I'm then going to extend it. Oh, you know what? Let's just grab the entire top. Extend it a little bit. We're then going to go ahead and make it slightly rounded. So we're going to do this right here like so. And I'm going to go ahead and do this as well. There we go. Slightly rounded. Actually looks pretty cool. Good. Okay. Back to firepower. Back to this guy right here. Shove it on. There we go. We got our gunner sight, which we are going to put a little bit higher. And turn sideways. Bam. There we go. So we should be able to shoot that. Yes. Okay, lovely. And okay, I might have to move some stuff around. So as you guys seen there, the logs, the thing went through them. So we're gonna go ahead and make it a little bit lower. And at the same time, I'm gonna go to points, grab that guy, this guy. Oh no, oh no, that one, and that one. And I'm gonna go ahead and try and push them all forwards a little bit. So I'm gonna do this. Oh, I might as well grab that guy as well. I can't. Can't seem to grab it. Oh, there we go. And each and every one of these guys. There we go. And everything on this side as well. But clearly, I think that'll be done anyway. All right, there we go. Oh, that makes the turret an even weirder shape. Lovely. Yes. Okay, sick. So, now we need to think about what kind of gun we actually want on this, how big we want it to be, etc. We also need to think about its armor and how fast we actually need this thing to go so that we can change the engine to do so. So, let's do that. Okay, first things first, let's do the armor. Yes, so I'm going to go ahead and quickly run around this thing and give it a bunch of armor. We're not going to go over the top like sometimes we do. We're going to try and keep it very sort of minimal and also realistic-ish, kind of. So let me go ahead and do that, and I'll be back with you guys very soon. Okay, so armor done. It brings us to like 34 tons, which is actually a decent amount. That's okay. It's not too heavy and it's not too light, especially for late war as well, so that's pretty good. From there, we're actually going to go ahead and do some cylinders. We're going to go to 12 cylinders, actually. Yeah, 12 cylinders. We're going to have 3 liters per cylinder, and that has used up all of our room. Let's go to 2.5 instead. We should still get a pretty decent engine out of this. Actually, 2 liters instead. There we go, and actually, so far, that's okay. What we can do is we can actually make the basket space less. There we go. So we can actually drive this thing around. Oh, yeah, that's a decent speed. That is a decent speed, yes. Okay, cool. So from there, we actually need some ammo. Yes, ammunition. And then we're going to have to add a commander's cooper and stuff like that as well. So I'm actually going to go ahead and add a bunch of rounds into here. We need to work on the gun as well, because currently the gun is not what we want. And we're going to have a lot of rounds spare for this guy, just because we can. So let's go ahead and put these on their side. Go ahead and push them over to the side. And we're going to end up with a lot less rounds, so don't worry about this too much. Those guys are going to go right there like so, and that's fine. Okay, so I need to change the gun now. Let's do it. Let's go with 120mm. Bam. by, I don't know, propellant length, let's just go with a lot. There we go, 750 or something. 800, let's do 800. And then try and fit this together. So there's 2 meters, 3 meters, 4 meters, 4 meters, and then a muzzle brake. There we go. Okay, 4 meters. Why not? That is probably fine, actually. Yeah, nice. Okay, so unfortunately, we've actually gone over on the amount of space we've got. So let's go ahead and try and give it a few less rounds. There we go. A few less rounds right there. A few less rounds right here. And that'll be great. Yes. The other thing as well is we don't need all of this fuel. So let's lower that down to about 50 liters. And there we go. That might actually be enough to allow us to fit everything. That is it. That is actually perfect. Nice. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do now is go to Commander's Cupolas. We're going to go ahead and get this one. And I'm going to shove it off to the side at the back. Kind of like this. There we go. Going to go ahead and shrink it down just a little bit. And that looks pretty good to me. Yeah, we'll leave it there. Unfortunately, that does mean that we've run out of space in our turret, but we can change that if we need to, which we do. So let's go to compartments. Basket space, bigger, and there we go. We can actually fit that guy in. Lovely. Okay, so from here, I'm actually going to go ahead and add a little bit of armor to this. No, not armor, a little bit of decoration to this, and then we're going to go ahead and test it out, essentially. So let's do that. Okay, so there we go. I added a little bit of detail. I've added some sleeping bags. I've added some of these little D-ring thingamabobbies. I've also added some stairs to the front, stairs on the top, and this little basket on the back. That is essentially all I've done. I've also added these guys right here, and that is actually pretty much it. So what we're going to do now is go to liveries. I love this livery, so we're going to go ahead and use it again. Scale of it is actually going to stay pretty similar to what it was. Metallicness is going to come up. The brightness is actually going to come up quite a lot too. And the saturation as well. There we go. We're then going to go to the decals. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and shove a Russian star thingamabobby on there. Because we can. So USSR, bam, there we go. Honestly, this looks like it'll do a good job. And I hope it does. So let's go ahead and send it to battle, shall we? Okay, so this is actually going to be on the map that I actually usually struggle with, but we're hopefully not going to struggle too much today. So, we've got our Soviet, I think I've called it the Soviet Flatboy, I think. I'm not sure. I might actually end up calling it the Pancake. I have just rammed... Okay, that was a bad idea. It is 6 versus 6. Hopefully we do a good job here. Anyway, I rammed all of the stuff off my tank. It's a bit of a yikes, but yes, we are quite low, like my specifications said. I needed a low boy, and that is what we've ended up doing. Can I kill things with my low boy? Yes, apparently I can. My reload time, not too terrible, about 6 seconds. Let's go ahead and see if we can kill another boy. I missed. Okay, never mind. We have to wait another 6 seconds now before firing again. So, go ahead and 3, 2, 1. There we go. That guy's dead as well. Lovely. So far, this is actually working very, very, very well. I do believe there's an enemy tank over there. Yes, there is. Let's go ahead and shoot him real quick. There we go, and then continue. This is crazy. I mean, I usually find this map extremely difficult, and things usually go very badly, but so far, not too bad, to be honest. Also, this thing is fast. Not, like, too fast, but, like, it's quite fast. Is that an enemy? No, it's not. It's not an enemy, and you know how I know it's not an enemy? It's got an extremely large barrel. This barrel is massive, but actually seems to be working fine. We haven't lost any tanks yet either, so that's good. That's really good. Okay, so the reason I'm actually driving over here is because I believe there will be an enemy that is stuck in their spawn, and I do believe we've found it. I think you're the enemy, right? Are you the one that we need to shoot? Yes, you are. I might actually try and take a round first. Okay. There we go. We won. Nice. I took a round straight to the face, and we are actually A-okay. That is lovely. This thing actually works really well. Nice. Okay, so because I haven't really completed this map before with actual tanks, I figured I would go ahead and use an actual tank on this. So this is the defense map. We are still in the Soviet Flatboy, as you guys can see. We're going to drive up the hill and go forwards a little bit, try and find the enemy before they find us, and hopefully kill them. Now, there are 14 enemies, and only 10 of us, but hopefully that doesn't matter? I don't think it will. Okay, so far I can see a bunch of them actually up on the hill in front of us. There is a bunch over there as well. I'm gonna try and I'm going to try and stay out of the sights of those guys over there and just shoot these ones over here. However, they're already dead, so I'm going to go ahead and have to drive up the hill a little bit and shoot them a little bit more. There we go, that guy's dead. Now we wait 6 seconds, we can then shoot that guy. And so far, it's actually going really well. Unfortunately, though, the tanks on my right-hand side seem to be getting through a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and drive that way. And hopefully defend that side. I know there's a guy on my left, but I need to shoot that guy out there, otherwise he might actually finish. Oh no. Oh no, someone kill him. Someone please kill it. Oh, his engine's on fire. That guy just drove straight past me, but that's okay. Oh no, I got killed. Yikes. I was showing my my flat side to the enemy, so that makes sense. That guy up there's dead, okay. This guy over here is shooting at me, so let's go ahead and try and get him. There we go, and there are only 4 enemies remaining. That guy looks like one of them, but I don't think he actually is. No, I don't think so. Alright, is there any enemies that have driven anywhere near the edge? I don't think so. Let's go to the other side. Oh, what are you shooting at? Oh, enemy up on the hill? Oh, never mind, he's already dead. Yikes, okay. I think my other guys are actually shooting over there, so let's go ahead and try and... Oh, defeat! I hate when this happens. The AI in this game are just interesting. I'm going to call them interesting. We should have won that one, but we didn't. Let's try it one more time. Alright, so this time there is actually even less enemies, and also I'm going to go full frontal on these guys and try and kill them as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, that didn't actually kill him. I think we went straight through his armor? There we go. Yeah, I feel like we went straight through, and that was actually a bad thing. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and focus on the right-hand side this time for now. Here we go. There we go. Nice. Anyone that's getting a little bit further forwards, I'm going to go and try and shoot those. Like that guy all the way over there. Seems to be getting way too far. Oh, never mind. And that's okay. Good. They're all dead. Let's go ahead and try and shoot that guy that's moving very slowly over there. There we go. King Tiger dead. Let's go ahead and turn around and start driving this way. There is actually a guy all the way out there that I can just about see. He might be the one that completes this mission for the enemy yet again. So let's go ahead and try and shoot him, shall we? I need to be quick. I need to be very quick. He's almost there. Oh, I hit him in the engine. That's lucky, but the other guy behind him needs shooting too. And unfortunately, my teammates aren't going to do it. Oh, I hate this game. Like, look at them. There's so many of them down there. Just chilling, not doing anything, and then there's me on the hill killing everybody. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But anyway, I do feel like this would be able to do this map. It's just an issue of the AI not shooting. If I was controlling every one of these, I guess it would be fine, but never mind. Anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this vehicle. Also, let me know in the comments down below whether you want to see more Sprocket or not, and I'll see you then. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.